Yeah, I mean, yeah, guys. I mean, they got off to that really nice start in the second half, bumped it up to 17, but you guys were able to kind of fight back there and get it down to three. Just what do you think were kind of the biggest things that allowed you guys to get back into that game a little bit?
I think our effort on defense went to a smaller lineup there with Derek Fountain and Jalen, and we just kind of got after the ball. I think Mike Williams and Trey Hannibal did a really good job of heating the ball up, set the tone for our defense there, and the way Derek and Jalen fought to the glass, we rebounded the ball in that stretch. I think the coach said they went 13 out of 18 possessions, but we got to stop. So, we just picked up our effort and crashed the glass like the way we were supposed to, and it worked out for us.
Yeah, Jalen. Like Jordan said, you mentioned that smaller lineup. Do you feel comfortable when you play the five, and just what are you kind of learning about that?
Uh, um, it's definitely been a learning experience playing the five. I don't feel like I'm naturally a five, but in this offense, I get a little bit of freedom to add my own little flavor to it. But I'm definitely comfortable playing the five and in that small ball lineup. I like that lineup a lot.
Question for both of you. At this point of the season right now, what do you think of like the chemistry and continuity, the progress of that this team is making from the standpoint right now?
I think we're definitely improving. We have a lot of new guys, but going at this point of the season, I think we've kind of figured out everybody's figured out their roles and who they're going to be for this team and what is going to make us successful. I think we see it time and time again that when we play hard and rebound the ball and get after the ball at the head of the defense, we're successful. When we're not, when we're lackadaisical on defense and we don't rebound, it doesn't work out for us. So those making sure we keep those two things at the forefront of our mind, regardless of who's out there, I think can set us up for success moving forward.
Yeah, Jordan, you mentioned it there, the turnovers and the rebounding. I mean, I know that's something you guys were probably working on a lot this last week. Just now that you guys get to go into the winter break, I mean, how big of an emphasis do you think that's going to be here over the next 3 or 4 weeks to really try to get that short up?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, that's the biggest thing for us. Those three that you said. For me personally, I've been turning the ball over the last 3 games more than I need to, more than I should. So for me, I need to go, watch the film and see where I'm turning the ball over most, see where I can improve. And that goes for the rest of the team, just making sure we watch film and understand how teams are guarding us so we can cut off some of those unforced and unnecessary turnovers. Because, I mean, the defense not really dictating those turnovers. We kind of just making them on our own, the self-forced turnovers. So just watching film, getting better, making sure our ball handling is tight, making sure our passes are crisp. Just a little thing, just focus on the little details of the game instead of just going out there and just trying to wing it.
Yeah, Jordan, it seemed like I was going to ask about the turnovers, but y'all only had 5 in the second half. Y'all had 10 in the first half. It seems like you just kind of get in a rut at times and just can't find your way out of it almost.
Yeah, I mean, I guess in a way you could say that, but I think, we just play too fast sometimes. We just try to do too much instead of keeping it simple. We'll try to make a home run play instead of just keep hitting singles. I think in the second half, the reason why we cut our turnovers down because we just hit singles. We just played under control. We dictated the game, the pace of the game. We were under control as the guards leading the break. Jay Reed brought the ball down with comfort. We knew where each other were going to be. I think at times we just kind of get sporadic instead of just slowing the game down for ourselves mentally and just going out there and play instead of making the game too fast.
You guys have 4 games left in the non-conference schedule. What's the biggest thing you guys want to prove to the country before heading into conference play?
As a team, we just want to. It's not anything necessarily to prove, but we just want to improve and just keep getting better and in this non-conference schedule, right? Get a few more wins, and we got another big game in Houston coming up. So we plan on just getting back in the lab and working and fixing all these little self-inflicted mistakes that we make in the game. And I think that'll lead to us being a much better team come conference.